Oh God!
We're gonna have a patient here whose cavity is ripped open, broken bones. At this time, no organs removed.
We're gonna be passing the city limits at this time, coming into Blaine County.
Car 4, Medic 59 is en route to AIRMED.
Campbell, what is Locke's spread? My bagel! Just made me drop my bagel! We're clear left, clear right, clear front. Engine startup. Hello everyone, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. As always, I'm 110, and this is San Andreas' finest, and we are back with the fire department, and tonight we'll be on Rescue 28. And just a forewarning, if you hear any strange sounds over my microphone, it's literally because of a crop duster that is dive bombing past my house to, like, crop dust a nearby field. So if you hear that, don't worry, it's not World War II, it's literally a crop duster. But yeah, let's get into patrol and see what's happening.
Tech log!
That's a first for me.
And your last.
Nice job.
I've still got you.
Like usual.
Yeah, it's Cam. What is it?
Just want to see if they notice.
Never mind, show me 10-7 after I saw that.
I'm just smoking a cigarette here.
I think you're doing a little bit more than smoking a cigarette there, mate.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Oh, Campbell's getting involved.
Choke him out, go on. IQ him, IQ him, bring him down to the
He's
ground.
already choking himself
Bring him
out with
down to
those
the ground.
cigarettes.
Kill him. Strangle him.
Pick your place as the new chief.
My money is on her.
Stop the tyranny that is the Firehawk killer. Kill the murderer of helicopters. Oh god, he can speak. Run.
I know. I was about to say something that
Also,
would have been better muffled, but unfortunately she got off before I
Who
could.
is this? Who is this?
Hey,
right
where
in
are all
front
the
of me here?
firefighters? Everyone line up right in front of me right now. Let's go. Except for Chief.
hold on.
Except for Chief. Chief
Yeah,
stays
hold up
there.
for a minute.
Everybody line
Hold
up
up for a
right
minute.
here.
Hold up.
Everybody line up
Choose this in
except
front of
the
me.
Chief. Except the
Give me a
Chief.
minute. I'm dealing.
That's
Can I get a word in?
Everybody line up in front of me. Chief, you.
Alright, as I was
Stop
saying,
breathing behind my-
make
sit
sure
right
you've
here.
got
Sit right here.
make sure you've got your fire badge on. You do need that.
Stand right there. Stand. Stay.
Hey, do I look like Oscar to
Everybody
you?
else line up there.
Actually, why can't I stand up here for you guys?
No,
Same rank as
you stand in line too. I'm gonna be standing in line too.
Jeez.
Okay?
Alright, I didn't know you stand in line, so. Also, miss, what
Okay,
the?
everybody, cuddle puddle on the Chief. Go!
Oh shit. Oh God!
Ow. Alright,
Ow.
that one.
This is elder abuse!
Oh,
He's mine.
and he's been kidnapped.
Ah,
Bye.
not the elderly home, please!
Hey, volunteers, we don't want this guy anymore.
Oh, don't rip off my joke, motherfucker. Get back here.
Alright. Alright, on a serious note, I do need to speak to Wes Mason and Moo and Mason come across.
Ripping off my joke.
And second off, did you puke on your stethoscope?
No, I just.
Oh, it's so ugly.
Yeah, how is that gonna work when it's like covered in a layer
so
of
ugly.
leather? Yeah, it's covered in a layer of like, that's not paint, that doesn't look like paint.
I think that's mold. Is it? Are you trying to make penicillin?
There it is.
Wow.
It works. Trust me, I use it.
You want to
The penicillin or the stethoscope?
I'm gonna use measures as well.
Both.
This is how you color a
What?
stethoscope. You leave the actual working pieces.
What happened
to your
to your
diet, huh? What happened to your diet?
It's a bagel with
What
lock
happened to your
spread.
diet? Yeah.
It's a bagel with lock spread.
I see.
It's
I
not
see
a
sugar
lock
on that.
spread.
I see ice. I see sugar in that. I see
Why-
jam in that.
Why are
Yeah, I
you
think I
eating
see some
a
sugar.
bagel covered in Loctite?
That's not
That's how
good
you
enough.
kill yourself.
Not Loctite. Locks spread. L-O-X. It's
That
salmon.
sounds like Loctite to me.
I love
Yeah, it
locks.
sounds.
No, it's salmon. Ask Campbell. She knows what it is. Or ask any American here
Wait,
what
I
it is.
know where-
Like
what?
super glued to me.
Campbell, what is
She's
lox
seen a bagel
spread?
coated in
My
super glue.
bagel!
Wow.
Just made me drop my
Oh, I made
bagel
a
with
bagel on the
lox
ground.
spread on it.
It's fine.
And I was gonna have you explain to the
no,
Why would
crew.
you
I'll
be?
get rid of
That's
the
your
trash.
first
Right in the
mistake.
dumpster.
Using your lock spread.
Right in the
No.
I'll
right in the
get rid of
dumpster,
lock.
Silver.
Kick.
Ow. Come back here. You're under arrest.
Abuse
I
the
can't do that anymore,
firehouse.
actually. Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
I can never eat breakfast here anymore. I just can't.
The accessory gloves shelf
Yep.
in the storeroom and go to number 70. And then go with the one for your job at the moment.
So, how long have you been in there?
Hey, you're right there. I'll catch you.
I'm good. I'm just doing that thing you don't like me doing and doing it where you can't get me.
I can get there. What are you
I'm
talking
just about
about?
to I was just about to go up there and fish for people. Wow.
Don't
Find a
you?
new spot.
I swear to God, you. Oh! What? Wow!
Public property only. Smoke right here. 20 feet away from the building.
CFS fire department.
Whoa there.
I like how you just stumbled onto the chief. That was definitely
I didn't stumble on
intentional.
him. I accidentally tripped.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, whatever you say.
Wow.
I know it's just because I have a gravitational pull.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Yeah. Yeah, what
getting
we'll
a
do
call.
is...
Wait, oh, we
I
got a
mean,
call.
call.
Attention
Shit.
San Andreas Fire, can I have you en route 1001 Braddock Pass Tunnel for 2 times dead bodies found? Again, can I have you en route Braddock Pass
Two
Tunnel
bodies? Oh, shit.
That's not us.
1001 for 2 times bodies
Yeah.
found?
Wow.
10-4, show me medic 59.
10-4 Medic 59.
All right then.
I had that perfectly set up and everything. Wow.
Well, we're still got some of us here. That'd be medic
Yeah.
and
Show car 4 in.
Yeah, she's on.
10 for car
I'll
4.
get it started with you a lot.
So
I
is
just
it 5
on
en route?
spine.
Car 4 to car 1.
car 1.
Are you available for AIRMED?
10-4. Where do you need me?
Did we not agree we don't
Could
put them
you
up?
go ahead and start heading your way over to the southbound lanes right after the tunnel? Mile marker I.
10-4.
My partner on that. I'm actually
Alright,
not.
let's go.
Show car 1 en route for AirMed 1.
And 4, please advise when you're nearby so I can set up a landing zone.
10-4 will do.
Car 4 to car 1, we're gonna have a patient here whose cavity is ripped open, broken bones. At this time, no organs removed, but in severe.
10-4, you can show us arriving at Central for AirMed pickup. Whew, a little clutch on the parking there.
Firefighter 31, car 1, be advised, he also has misty eyes. We have no pulse on him. We're trying to get it back. We're using saline, epinephrine, and an 8.
10-4.
Alright, if you want to get your gear, I'll take the top off.
You got it.
Medic 1 to Medic 59.
Good.
What would be the symptoms of the sentence of the lungs at this time and any sort of breathing complication?
Be advised, at this time it doesn't look like he is breathing at all. We're trying to get him back.
All right.
Be
Looking good
advised,
here.
we just got a pulse back on him. It's really low and critical, but we just got a...
Alright, yeah, I'm all set. I'm gonna grab my gloves on.
AirMed 1 lifting off from Central en route to LZ. All right.
Medic 5-9.
Go.
Make sure the PT is intubated at this time and supplied with oxygen via bag.
10-4.
Please also make sure that they don't have a lung collapse.
AIRMED 1, car 4.
Go ahead.
We're going to be passing the city limits at this time, coming into Blaine County.
10-4. Please advise when you're about 30 seconds out.
10-4. All right, so we're gonna lower our elevation here real quick, get around over the highway. We always follow the highway in our helicopters if we're not doing a IFR flight, even in a helicopter, just to keep things safe and make sure we don't interfere with any other air traffic that might be in the area. And once we're 30 seconds out, we're gonna let them know that we're on our way or nearby. A little turbulent up here, unfortunately.
Fire 31, Medic 1, and AIRMED 1, be advised. Left lung looks to have recent trauma signs from a gunshot wound, but other than that, there's no other signs of anything wrong with the...
AIRMED 1, car 4, show us 30 seconds out.
10-4, car 4, I'm going to be setting up a landing zone just south of the tunnel as you come up on the south.
10-4, you can show us arriving. I have flares in sight.
10-4, be advised, there's no obstructions or power lines nearby around this lane.
Are you sure about that? It looks like a telephone pole right there. AIRMED 1, car 4. What is that? I disregard. I can see there's power lines off to the northbound side.
10-4, but it's a good 50 feet away.
10-4. All right, gear down. Tight landing with that bridge right there, and there's a tree, I think, but I think we're within our range for
landing.
landing.
Medic 59, go ahead and stabilize that patient and start heading down the tunnel.
10-4, we're trying as quick as we can.
I think we're good here.
Medic 1, Medic 5-9, perform a needle decompression on the lung with GS.
Check our surroundings. I think we're okay. And AIRMED 1, touchdown.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out and give them a hand.
All right, hang on. Let me turn off the engine.
Oh, crap.
Yep, you're fine.
You didn't see that. Yep.
There you go.
Alright, now we go.
Hey there.
Engine 5, medic
We
5,
still
nine.
gotta get medic over here.
Stand by.
All right, so now we're gonna sit here and wait for. I gotta get rid of that on my map.
Car 4 to medic, are you en route?
Stand by, we're trying to get him on the stretcher.
All right, so currently we're waiting for the medic to get down here with the ambulance for the airlift. Sounds like the trauma is pretty severe, so we're just waiting. Oh. So again, one thing I've always had to say to people is, yes, this helicopter is equipped with a quick startup, so that's why we do shut down. It's for the safety of the area. Also cuts down the dust, particulates in the air, the noise, everything like that. So it really does help, all of them really, get, it really helps the scene by being quiet and such like that. So it's really beneficial. But we do have the highway closed down right now, and we're shut down because we don't know how long it's going to take the victim to get to us. But once they do, we can do the quick startup and take off right away. So it doesn't really cause an issue. I know it's dependent on the type of helicopter and the region and protocols for that region and that flight crew as to whether or not they shut down the engine or
Car
don't.
4, Medic 59 is en route to AIRMED.
Such as dangerous fire. Can I have you in Route 5025? Vinewood sign for a police dog bite. Again, can I have you in Route 5025 for the Vinewood sign for a police dog bite?
10-4, show car 4 clearing scene en route
Do
to that
the
call.
needle compression
At
right
this
now.
time, no other
Real quick.
apparatus can go due to helicopter being in the way.
Medic 5 will be on route. I'm substituting for 5 out.
Alright, let's get him out and into the
4 on mark,
med.
you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so breakdown on the injuries so far.
He's got an open chest cavity that we tried to pack up with broken ribs. His left lung has
Sorry,
traces
which one
of GSW, as well as he's got. Oh, what was it? What was it? His skin's pale. His eyes are misty. We just had a pulse back very going low, and yeah.
Alright, let's get him in. I'm gonna hop on in and get him onto the onboard, and then from there we will.
Okay, I'm gonna move medic out of the way.
Clear rudder.
Alright, I mean, I'm gonna get him hooked up, and then you'll be clear.
Okay. We're clear left, clear right, clear front. Engine startup. Main engine start. All systems in the green. Oil pressure is good. Just waiting on the RPM. RPM is good. Closing flight doors. Doors 1, 2, 3, and 4 secured. And lifting off.
Show engine 5, code 4, 10-8 off that last call. Turning
Show medic 59, 10-8, clear off that last call. Returning back to quarters after AIRMED lifted.
AIRMED 1 is airborne en route to Central. Gear up. So we're en route back now to Central, where we originally picked up the helicopter, because the level of trauma that this patient has, as you guys heard, is consistent with where we would bring the subject, which is to Central. I just gotta stay above the power line height here. And you can see from the chat there what's going on. I'll zoom in on that just so you guys can see it. But yeah, the level of trauma that's being faced right now by this subject is we would bring them to a level 1 trauma center, which would be Central. Pillbox is a general trauma center, but for major trauma like this, Central would be better equipped.
Patient's been shot. Clear and.
Nearly there.
Yep. And again. Brilliant. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. If it doesn't work, then.
Show AIRMED 1 diverting to Pillbox Hill due to local air traffic. Gear down. Final approach. A little bit of turbulence back there, Bradstock. Hang on. Hang tight. That was a code zeroed Bradstock that just did that. I'm gonna leave that in because that was fucking hilarious. Main engine shut down. All right, Bradstock, let me know when you're ready.
All right, let's get this guy out.
Yep, gotcha.
Yep.
All right, start rolling. Give him a report there on the nurses, please.
Alrighty, nurses, we have 1 times adult male, open chest cavities, vitals critically low, approximate BPM is going to be 20, approximate BP 80/60, appears to be bone shards somewhere in the body, not entirely sure where, broken bones as a result of the open fracture, along with what appeared to be a GSW to one of the lungs.
Damn, this guy got
We're gonna hand him off to you,
messed up.
and get him all treated.
Phew.
That was different.
Yeah. I had to divert here to Pillbox because some local air traffic was parked at the Central. I guess some other volunteer medical helicopters.
Yeah, fair enough.
Main engine start. Alright, let's see if this local air traffic cleared out.
Car 4 clearing soon back to course tonight.
Yeah, it looks like.
Thank goodness. Yeah, both of them were taken up at down there.
Brilliant. There are 2 really badly placed trees.
Right? Like, at least the one on the left is, like, low enough.
It's
but
short enough.
yeah, that other
Yeah.
one, though.
Should make 5 on our priority to treat Pillbox Hill with 1 times PT.
There we go. Circle around. Because that freaking tree is there, we have to turn the tail the other way.
Shell engine 5, 10 quarters.
Almost down. AIRMED 1 touchdown, Central powering down.
That is pro parking right there, Chief.
You know, I was in a hurry. Pretty sure the hospital staff would have hated me for that, though, if they, you know, the volunteer ambulances that come and park in here.
Oh, yeah.
Show car 1 back en route to the station.